Good morning, Scrapping Divas. This is Anna. I am bringing to you a few little things I've worked on, and I'm going to switch it up a little bit because these are a few flowers that I was working on. I was totally watching Cindy from Cynthia Lou Who make these flowers, but I know I've seen Scraptress do them, but I don't know if she did a tutorial, but Cindy did do a tutorial. So I had to jump on that wagon and make these flowers. Oh my gosh, seriously, these are like the easiest things in the whole wide world to make, and I had such a blast. All it is stringed pearls and the small mini ones, and seam binding and some lace, and then just a little vintage, a faux vintage button that you can buy like from, I think, Michael's, where they sell the bag of them, and that's it. I mean, how stinking beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. Here's another one, and this is brown, and this right here is like a light pink, and I threw in there some tulle, and these are some string pearls. But the only thing that I did different is right here. The string pearls are actually, you know, all twined in to here. This one, they're cut in pieces and laid on top because if you see the tutorial, you have to wrap it around at least like 5 times all together, and then you tie it together in the middle. And sometimes it doesn't fluff on the sides like you need it to, because the pearls make it a little bulky like. So I was like, well, let's do something different. And I think she did something that was like this too. And this is just a flat back type of pearl that I got from the expo many moons ago. So I totally heart it. Love it. Then I was watching Arlene and a project she did, and she did a flower like this, and these are the recollection ones, and I just doubled it, and I used Glimmer Mist on, it's called Peach Delight, so it darkened these petals. So that's what actually I wanted, because they're a little lighter. And then of course frog feathers, trimming, awesome, and then that's a Prima bauble in the middle, and that's a butterfly. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. Yeah, I was on a YouTube frenzy yesterday. Now, this is part of something else that I do. I also do jewelry. So we're going to switch it up, and I'm going to try to move slowly. Okay. This right here, I've used mixed metals. I used gold and like a pewter metal. And then right here, this right here is the toggle that you would normally put to for closure. Well, I used that as the actual pendant, and I hung the charms on it. And I mixed metals, gold and silver. I love the mixed metal look. Love, love, love it. So these are the charms that I'm hanging from the bottom of it. Okay. I did the same with this one. This is also a closure, and I also did the mixed metals with the gold, the silver, charms, and then I made this little bead to hang from it. This right here says made with love, and that's hanging from the top part of it. And I just used chain. See how this is the toggle part? I just used this. I would use this part right here, and I would put it down here. Okay. Then these are some earrings that I made. These really pretty shells. These are like a purple. I totally love them. So I cut a piece of chain, and then I just use a bunch of jump rings, and I hang it like on every little link, and then I hang these little shells from it. And I did it in black. I have some pink ones, but I haven't put the closure on here yet. And these right here are links. I love buying a lot of chains, different chains and colors and shapes, and I break them apart and mix them. So I just added some of these beads. They're all mixed beads. It's just the color scheme that goes with it. And this is the bracelet. And I just hung a few of the little charms. And I always hang it from the part that's the big circle part, is where you would hang the charms, because if you hang it from the other end, which is this part right here, it gets too hard to get this part here, because you have to bring it through a little bit. So you would always want to hang it from the other end. And then this right here, I just mixed and matched the beads in between the links, cut them up, and again I used the toggle for the front of the necklace instead of the back, and then I hung some charms from the bottom. There. So they're hung from the bottom, and it's one big jump ring that you put through there, and then you hang the little ones at the bottom. Okay. moving on. And I did this bracelet. This ear is all pure Swarovski crystals. I buy them wholesale, so I don't pay the crazy amount that a lot of people do, because I buy it by the bulk. And this is the bracelet. So it's like a clear crystal AB, and AB just means that it has that two-tone look to it. These are the little teardrops, and I used 4mm beads, and these are like a little turquoise color. Beautiful. Okay. So that's how that looks. Then had a Harajuku bag, and this is the little thing that hangs on the bag, and it broke off. So I'm sitting there thinking, what? I'm not throwing that away. I'm totally gonna recycle that because I totally heart it. I love Gwen Stefani, and this is her her purse line. So I just hung a little bow charm on the top of it. This right here is just a little metal finding. What you do, these ones right here, you interlink different metals. So this is just a piece to interlink to something else. And I hung it off the chain, and it goes all the way around, and the closure is right here. It's a lobster claw, and it clasps onto the front. I love the clasps in the front, so that's why I tend to do a lot of those. So I totally heart that. Then this one right here, I bought this at Michael's, this big old chunky pendant, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I so love it. So Titanic, right? And then these closures are by, what's her name? Something Chic. I can't remember, but I totally love her jewelry line because it's beyond unique. So I have a lot of her stuff. And she sells these type of clasps because they swivel. Right here, it swivels. And of course, I used the lobster claw, and I did it here. So the closure is in the front, as you see, and this is like a black link chain, and I intermixed it with the silver. This one right here, this is a pink, it's a quartz type stone. I love stones, the unique looking stones. So this one right here is pink with different shades where, you know, you buy them and no two stones are alike. So I hung that from here also, and I used a silver chain, and also the closure is through here. So you just unclose it through here and you put it back on through there. And that's how these all are. Well, except the other one, I used a lobster claw. This one right here is a copper. And look at the stone. Tell me that is not ridiculously beautiful. It's like an amber stone, and it's all different colors. Gorgeous. And I bought these from Michael's. This is their expensive stones where you get like a few of them, but I had to have them. So that's that one. And then this one right here is another mixed chain where I used the what you call it in the front, and then I just hung a little it's black crystal that's hanging from the top part, and then I intermixed the bird, the chain. Okay, and these are intermixed. I can't do it with one hand, but there's a bunch of little charms there. Here's another one, and it came part of this strip. These two are the same strip, but you see how no two are alike? Tell me that's so awesome. I so heart that. I love it. So this right here matches this perfectly, and then I have like a little gem that's hanging from there. These I make a lot of. I get a lot of requests for these. I have a lot of people that come to me for jewelry, and these are leather strap necklaces, and they're very simple, perfect for, like, you know, just casual. And these stones, they sell all at Michael's, and they're just beautiful. And I just hang them with leather, and then this is how I close the leather pieces. They have to be closed really securely because these stones are very heavy. So these are the different styles, different colors. This was like my favorite. It's like a gray, different grays, and it's a heart. Super pretty. Okay, and moving on to my last piece. This right here is cherry quartz and a pink quartz. So they have like a lighter shade and then a darker shade. These are all real stones. They're not fake. I buy these overseas, and they're just gorgeous because, I don't know, my thing with stones are ridiculous, so I super love it. So this is the bracelet. These are the earrings that goes to that set. And that's it. these I just thought I'd switch it up a little bit and show you guys a different side of craftiness. And what else I dip into. I make a lot of other things, so I'm going to start showing different stuff too that I create, like maybe my memo boards that I make, or my fleece blankets that I do. You know, I think it'd be nice for everybody to see different type of stuff too. So this is it, ladies. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love you guys. Bye.